What's going on behind us right now is Gerald Davis have come in to dig up all of the ground, so they're going to lay a load of soil down. It would have taken us forever to do this.
It's changed from somewhere that's a dumping ground for people to throw out their rubbish to somewhere where hopefully the kids can run and play and jump and scream and shout and we can all love it. The houses around, people have started to get an attachment to the trees as well. So he's looking after those trees and he's looking after those trees and he's looking after those trees. I planted this tree. This is my tree. I have taken ownership of this tree. It is mine. I will look after it forever.
So the Tree Ambassador project has worked with community members and individuals who care about trees to help train them to understand how to care about trees, how to monitor and survey trees. So a tree ambassador is then becoming an individual that looks after an area of either new planting that's been part of the project or individual tree that's been identified within the community.
We were all excited the day the trees were delivered. It was a big thing. Sasha was here and that all of a sudden we were tree ambassadors. It was absolutely great.
I've born and bred in Brackler, played in these woods since I was a boy really, making bows and arrows with my brother. We've started to install wooden walkway bridges and we've marked out a more circular path now around the woods. As a community and as a select few with myself, obviously we want to make sure it stays the best it can. It's always been a coppice wood, and that's since obviously the farmer stopped doing that, and from the years before him it never got done, so it started to go a little bit out of control. So yeah, on top of that, then a more of a managed woodland really. Yeah.
I'm Rachel Legg and I'm a tree ambassador. Well, this tree is called Pigodarin, so that's the variety. I planted it and I'm keeping a careful eye on it.
Those are rare Welsh apple varieties. The reason for choosing those trees is that they are resilient to this part of the world. They've shown as Welsh varieties that they want to be in Wales.
The people who live opposite there, they're keeping an eye on them. And they got excited as well. The council were actually prepared to invest in trees.
So we're now at Bringara Country Park and we've been planting this orchard behind us, which is apple trees and pear trees over a number of years now. I like planting trees. I've planted thousands of trees. The main thing is to increase the sustainability of our planet. There's so many trees have been destructed and there's so many trees that got alien species or non-native ones that have come in. So we're just trying to get back to our original species.
So not only have we planted new trees, we've trained the group to learn how to propagate and grow their own trees. So they will be Bridgend provenance trees grown in Bridgend to be planted in Bridgend within the community.
What we're hoping with the tree nursery is that we're bringing on small saplings and planting seeds, nurturing them, and then when they're big enough they'll get replanted back out into the park. So we'll get that succession of planting. A lot of the trees were planted at about the same time, so obviously they're going to be dying at the same time. So what we're looking to do is bring in a succession so that we're keeping it going and keeping the legacy going for future generations.
But it's about supporting the community that wants to take ownership and giving them the tools that they need to be able to carry that out and giving them the confidence they need to carry that out.
The trees that we've planted, they're a legacy for the future. I love that. Them personal trees will be here long after I've gone. I go and check them regularly. They're my legacy for the future.
Well, obviously it's good for the environment, as in cleaning the air, but also I think it's mentally good for us. Green space is so important for mental well-being.
The support of the council and Lisa Goedwig has been fantastic. Valleys to Coast, they've been absolutely fundamental in helping us, making sure we've got all the right tools and just basically helping us push it forward when nobody else believed that we should be doing it because everything gets wrecked. But if you don't do it, if you don't make the difference, then there's no difference made.
We're a group of local people with lots of enthusiasm and some knowledge. Sasha brings the knowledge to us and the council bring the funding and the support for that. The fact that we've got a tree nursery now and we're planting trees here today is all down to that. And Sasha's support for the volunteer group is beyond this project.
At the moment we have 10 tree ambassadors that have all identified their own specific place, or own specific tree. I would hope that that project could expand, and certainly the tree ambassadors that we have in place now are already training other people and their understanding of trees. and that's the way it can be sustainable going forward.